team is saying that money is more important, and whereas this team is saying that time is more important. Alright, let me correct myself. This team is saying that money is more important, whereas this team is saying that time is more important. So let's start the discussion. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, good evening all, and I hope you all are doing well. Hello, good evening, sir. So let's discuss about time versus money. So what is important? According to me, so both are complements to each other. I'm not completely favor of in the money, and I'm not completely favor of the time. So both are completely to complement to each other. So let's suppose I'm taking an example on today's example only. So my niece was in the school, so I was just picking over there to her. I just met with the accident. So at that accident was normal accident. So at that point, so if I cannot go in the hospital at that particular point, so that might be that value of time get decreased. So if we will reach in the hospital, then we got excellent treatment, good treatment that will help us only with the help of money. So according to me, time has their value and money has their value. Yeah.
Alright, so what you're saying is that time and money both have the equal importance.
Equal importance.
So like you narrated today's incident, whereas your niece unfortunately met with an accident, wherein you were able to take her to the hospital because you had time and you had money too.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a very valid point. Yes, this team.
According to me, money is more important in present time. We have saved our time. We have saved our time. We can save our time from money, and if you have time, and if you have not more enough time, so you can do one thing that from your money, like if you are going to Mumbai to Delhi, from Mumbai to Delhi.
Correct.
So you can go by a flight. It will take hardly 2 or 3 hours to reach there. But if you are going from the train or bus or car, it will take long time. So if you are investing the money, you can save your time.
That's a very valid point. That means that by investing your money, you can save time.
Correct.
That's a very good point. Yes.
And don't you think that India is a large populated country and everyone has time, but we don't have money, and because of this we are very even some people don't access a one-time food, and that's why we are all the time below in a poverty line and all, and even in the global hunger index we all the time secure our rank in the last. Fine. So we have time, we have much enough time, but we don't have money, and that is the problem. And because if we have money, so we can also invest in any kind of business, and we can open any kind of our own business. So don't you think that in that case is money is more important than time?
Yeah, absolutely correct. You are absolutely right. So in that case, money is more important. So you are saying like we have a largest population in the world, you can say in the second largest. So to give daily bread and butter to our population, so we have to generate more and more money, so everyone can get buy their daily bread and butter. So that is a good thing. So according to me, like why we are saying money, time is also important. So let's suppose one more example I'm taking over here. Let's suppose you are there in the swimming pool, and suddenly you don't know how to swim. Suddenly you are getting yeah. So at that particular point, if anyone not help you out over there to drag you out, so obviously there might be a casualty. So at that particular point, time is more important. So if you have lots of money in your bank, so that is a no use.
Right. That particular timing is important. Otherwise, nobody would be able to save you, and your money would not be able to save you. That's a very good point. Yes.
but sorry to contradict you. You are just saying only a case.
Case,
Fine.
yeah.
It is a only less possibility. But if you see the majority of people, so they are suffering from the problem of this economic crisis. Fine. If you see, most of the people in the COVID period, so that time they was not able to access food properly because of money,
Yeah.
because they have time.
Yeah.
So at that time, because multiple people also suffering from these kind of disease and all, but those who people survive that time, they also suffer from the hunger. So and that's why according to me, that money is more important, and we can fulfill our all needs and demand, and we can also access a quality of education that is required for everyone. Fine. So that's it.
Yeah, I also agree with you. You are saying that particular point, that COVID situation, that money is more important. I agree with you. So at the same particular point, if you will see, you are here in this class. So you have come from your home in this class to join this class. So if you have money, you can purchase by your vehicle to reach fast in your classroom. So if you don't have money, so you have to come with some other conveyance. You have to come with on foot. I agree that point as well. So I also agree. I'm not denying money is not important. That's why I have started my conversation with that money and time, it both has equal importance. I also agree.
All right, that's a very good point, and I would expect the other people as well to participate. Come on, any other?
So as you were saying that that in COVID time that the people were dying, but if you ask the dying person that which is more important, so he will say that he will say that he doesn't want money at that time. He need time to stay happy with his family and his friends. And as you said that India is not in is very backward in world hunger index, and it's poor. So as if you ask any businessman that what is more important, that is money or time, so he will say that he needs time to spend with his family and his friends. And as you know that money has its own international value, but time is priceless and it's free. So the demand of time is more than money.
So
Good
I
point.
slightly agree with your point, but as you have seen that in COVID time, we have lacking with ventilation machine and oxygen gas. So that time, those who have the financial condition good, who have money, they can save their families. They can save their family easily, and from the money they can buy gases and ventilation from their family.
Yeah, correct. So as you are taking example of COVID situation, so that time as well, if you have money, you are purchasing that things. If let's suppose you are staying in the somewhere in the far away from this
Remote locations, remote areas.
Yeah, you are not sitting in you are not living in the cities. So you have a money. So at that particular point, you can see, so that treatment you are buying that oxygen, medicines so that will also take time to purchase from here and transport from there to there. That will also that particular point as well, you can say time is more important. So that will also play a vital role.
Yeah, that's a very reasonable point. And don't you think, guys, that money can also cause greed, and greed can cause crime? What do you say about it?
But that kind of situation only that time arises when we are not able to fulfill our own demand. If everyone has enough resources, enough any kind of thing, whatever they want, and they can easily access everything. So why they move towards the crime and all? Because people are moving towards crime because they are not able to fulfill their demand. Fine. in nowadays the inflation is going to its high, but our purchasing power and our income is going to day by day in a blue line. So that is not required, and because of this, people also finding the other resources, finding the other alternative, and that's why some people also in the unemployment situation they are moving towards the crime and all. So that's why they are involving at that side.
Yeah.
I would like to add another point. Time never creates a discrimination among poor, weak, strong people. It behaves same with everyone, and everyone has a limited time, 24 hours in a day. So I think money is the reason for discrimination nowadays.
So I slightly agreed, but what you will say about those people who lives on the side of the road, and they have I think they have more time than them. No one will have more time than them. So yet they are poor. I think they are wasting their time. They are not doing anything, and if because of money, if they had money, they would be not poor, and they will do anything whatever they want to do, like business and all.
I think every person have different definition for time. For rich people it is precious, and for poor people it is not kind of precious, but it is a kind of proportion where they are getting better advantages and they are not getting advantages. But the poor people can also get advantages because of time. They can utilize their time in proper way and proper manner by doing jobs, government schemes. There are many government schemes like NABARD, so they can get jobs and everything.
And I would like to add one more point. With spending your time, you can earn a lot of money, and you can't earn a lot of time with spending money. And you can't get back your childhood time with spending money.
I'm totally agree with your point that you said, time can't, money can't buy time. But there are a lot of businesses, a lot of institutions, they have, let's take an example of, there is one, on this hand, there's a person who have 24 hours a day, right? And on the other hand, there is also a person who also have 24 hours. One has more money, but the other one has too much money. So both have equal work. The first person will do, he will invest his 24 hours doing that work, okay? And on the other hand, the second person will use that money to hire people, recruit people to do his job for himself. So he will, let's say he has recruit 2 people for him. Now he has around 48 hours. Who will work for that? I think he will do that work in half time. So I think that money can buy time.
Yeah, correct. Let's suppose I'm taking one more example. Let's suppose let's suppose you have joined this course or classes to polish your skills, soft skills, and let's suppose you are trying some other jobs, and you are want to learn some other software, some other computer related skills you want to develop. So that particular point you can easily, let's suppose you have enough money in your bank, so you can easily access that facilities, that course, online course, offline course, whatever it is. So but to learn that things, to learn your communication skill, to learn your that certain software skill, you have to devote your time. That's why you will learn. So you will not like you will go over there and you will pay your fees, and next day your software skill get double, right?
Yeah, to develop the skill, you will be able to, you will have to spend time there. Ankita, why don't you add some points?
Nowadays, we all are, especially youth. There are lots. There are challenges except like unemployment, especially unemployment. Who is graduation in their life, and after that they have lots of time, but who is not know what is their who is not know what is their aim, but there has lot time. So how we can achieve our dreams?
All right, that means after graduation they have a lot of time, but they don't have a job.
Yes.
So they don't know how to make their dreams come true, how to achieve their goals. All right, that's a very valid point that a lot of youth are facing unemployment problem. Now we would go ahead and conclude the topic. So quickly go ahead and conclude the topic. One person from this team and one person from this team.
So after having a healthy discussion, I want to say every coin has two faces, that is head or tail. Likewise, time and money are the two faces of that coin, which work together, and we have to maintain both the things together. Without maintaining both the things together, we cannot achieve anything. But time is more important. We know money can buy us reputation, goodwill, or anything, but time can buy. But through time we can earn money, but without time we can't earn money.
All right. Yes.
I would like to conclude this topic by saying that every coin has two sides. Nothing is good, nothing is bad.
Yeah.
It's our perception that it makes it so.
Correct.
And if I talk about time, so time is a very important thing, and everyone want time. And if we have a time, so we can earn money. But and only a person who can understand the value of time, a person who lie in a bed in a hospital and he wanna live, but he don't have time. And if I talk about the second term, it is a money. So if you have a money, so we can easily get anywhere we can easily get the reputation. Find everyone always everywhere, and everyone always welcome to us. And if you have a money, so we can all kind of facility, all kind of need we can fulfill our own, and we can also help to others. If you have only time, so we can't help to others. So both are very common, and both are very important for us.
Yeah, so obviously they both are complementary to each other as we started with the discussion. So we can say an inch of time is an inch of gold, but you can't buy that inch of time with an inch of gold. But at the same time, if you do not have money, you might not be able to utilize your time in the right way. So thank you very much everyone for the participation. Clap for yourself. We can cross out here. And